So this is the fuselage, and we're going to be installing the nose wheel right now. Starting with this piece right here. This looks like a little servo horn, but it's not. It's to control the nose wheel. So we're going to start by we're going to slide it right on. Like that. Make sure it's up like that. If it's upside down, then it's going to be really difficult to turn. Once we're at this point, we're going to have to slide the nose wheel assembly on, and keep in mind that there's a flat edge here, and that's going to be where the screw, which is right over here, which we're going to have to screw in to secure it, is going to lay. So just work it through there. And then we screw the screw on. Okay, screw is on, and I'm just going to apply a little bit, just half a drop of Loctite to that to keep it in. You want to make sure that you line up the position of this horn with what you want straight to be on the nose wheel. You're going to need 2 of these washers and these bolts. We're going to want to thread them through the back. Put them through the back of the thing, of the main landing gear, so that they go up into the fuselage. It's going to go on the plane like this. And then you're going to need a socket driver to screw that in. Before that, just apply some Loctite and then you'll be good. And the bag that you're going to use looks like this. Has 4 long bolts, 4 aluminum tubes, and a bunch of washers. With the recommended motor, you get the motor, a bag with hardware, and then this is to secure the prop to the end of the motor, to the shaft of the motor. Now, after applying some Loctite to the threads inside the end of the motor, we're going to take this metal piece and put it right on top. And then there's 4 screws which go through. Just take a Phillips, screw it in. Oops. Oh, nice and easy. 4 of these little screws just fit really great in there. Don't tighten them yet. And once they're all in, you're just going to want to snug them down. 2 end ones, 2 opposite, 2 opposite. That gets the tightness distributed really evenly. Now you have a nice motor with the end piece on there. Now take the motor, slide long black bolt through there, aluminum rod, and then the washer. Do that with all 4. Now you want to, one at a time, just get the bolt through. They already have metal threads inside them. So just get it through and get it snug. Don't tighten it down yet. And make sure you put lock. Here's the first one on there. Here's what it looks like when it's all done. Harder than it looks, but if you take some time, you'll get it done. And I put the wires off to the side so I can thread them through that hole there, or the middle hole, whichever one's most convenient. Now I'm going to solder Deans to my ESC so that we can plug it into the battery when we need to. After that, we're going to install the ESC in the plane, hook it up to the motor. If you use some tape to tape these together and then onto the end of the string, which is threaded through, then it's going to be easier to pull the holes. Here you can see I pulled them through the middle hole because they're going to fit easier through there. And you can do it through the side holes, but the middle hole is a lot bigger, and that's where I like to pull it through. The middle hole is pretty good. After we pull them through, you just want to plug in the... Go ahead and plug all this in, the motors, and then go ahead and plug it into the receiver and test the direction so that you don't end up having to change direction when these are pulled through again. Okay, here I have the ESC mounted inside the plane. Wires run back through there. You can see that it's like that. And there's still plenty of room. The battery tray for the battery. And the receiver is mounted with Velcro, or the ESC is mounted with Velcro, so I can take it out and move it to adjust the seat. So when you get your servo, you want to use your radio system to center it for the installation. Carefully use pliers to pull out the string from here. What you want to do is you want to make sure that your servo can reach all the way. But if it doesn't, you're going to need one of these servo extenders. So really handy to get that little bit of extra distance that you're going to need. For the recommended Eflite servos, you're going to need servo extenders. Alright, tie a knot into the end of the servo extender and servo, and over here there's going to be a string that you can easily pull out and really carefully pull your servo through. And you can see it come out the other end here, but you don't want it out there. You want to use your pliers. You want to grab it through here. Go. Insert the servo to the hole in this direction, just like that.